Welcome to Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. It is blue skies here in Seattle. Jim Holley, what a day. This is going to be fantastic. Last year at this time, we were standing here watching them pull plastic off the track. It was rainy and miserable for the entire afternoon. That's not happening today.
No plastic. You know, you can actually see the Dirtworks guys are actually putting water in on the track, and I'm sure they'll add a little bit more as the day wears on, but it's going to be a great night of racing here in Seattle.
How different is this track when it's not soaking wet all day?
Well, the thing about it is, you know, when it's soaking wet, you get those ruts that we've seen in the past. I mean, they're really deep. I mean, you walked in them one time, I mean, they're up to your thighs. I mean, deep. I don't think we're going to have that. We're going to have still some ruts because, you know, the dirt is a little bit soft up here, but nothing like we've had in the past.
Round 15, we're coming to the close of it here, and Ryan Villopoto, after last week, a commanding advantage. And Jim Holley, I ask you, what do 1996 and tonight have in common?
Well, 96, that's the fourth year in a row that Jeremy McGrath won the championship. He started his rookie year in 93, 94, 95, and 96. Villopoto's got a chance here to do it here in his home track in Seattle. He's got a 45-point lead, but he's going to have a little help. And what I mean is he's going to have Barsha get second, or Ken Roxon or something. Stewart and Dungey have to finish third or worse, and he's got to win the event. And that's tough for him. I mean, he's won here back, I think, in 09, and then, you know, we saw him come into here, and he already had the championship wrapped up, winning the first turn, and had the knee injury a couple years ago. So Seattle, it's been an up and down race for him.
How different is the week when you're the hometown rider?
Oh, it's hectic. I mean, just hectic. I mean, you know, people come out of the woodworks that you went to grammar school with in kindergarten. Hey, remember me? We were in kindergarten. You took that ball away from me. Hey, can I get a couple tickets? You know, it's just, I mean, I'm sure, you know, maybe his wife handles all that stuff, you know, but it's just good for him to come home. I mean, I'm sure he flew up a little bit early, you know, and just kind of, you know, took in some of the memories that he has here as a childhood racing here at Washougal and other parts of Washington around here. But it's a big homecoming for him, that's for sure.
So in the 450s, perhaps the champ wraps it up for 4 in a row. In the 250s, it's Jason Anderson's championship to lose. He extended his lead last week. He comes in here, he said he felt like he could manage a mud race. That's not going to happen here today. So Jason Anderson looks like he can continue his role.
Yeah, and the other thing you got to look at is Cole Seeley's won here before. So, I mean, Cole Seeley likes it up here, and I don't know, I didn't get a chance to talk to him and ask him what happened last week, but, you know, he got a bad start, and, you know, he just worked up and finished fourth. I mean, that was it. He lost a lot of valuable points, but the start's going to be key here tonight.
Yeah, 250 class, keep an eye on qualifying. Malcolm Stewart coming in with 2 consecutive third-place finishes. And Dean Wilson, he hurt his shoulder last week, said he rode with a partially separated shoulder, but he feels like he can ride this week. But he was still exceptional in the main once he got warmed up.
Well, I mean, that's the key. I mean, getting warmed up, you know, and the adrenaline's flowing, you forget about that pain. But he was definitely in pain, you know, on the podium when he got off the bike. You know, I was looking at him. But here's the thing about it with Dean Wilson, with a separated shoulder like that, I'm sure he wasn't on the bike this week. So sometimes that helps a rider, sometimes it hurts a rider.
Dean Wilson could play the role of spoiler in the 250 class. Look for Justin Barsha, who's riding a wave of consecutive podiums, as well as he was the winner last year here in this stadium to play the role of spoiler in the 450s. We have a whole day of coverage planned for you. Of course, we have 3 hours of live streaming from 2 to 5 West Coast time here. We'll have rider interviews and more on Supercross Live.